This is Goku-san DBZ, and this is a special new two-parter video. Part 2 will be next week. So, this is a new top 50 list. I very rarely do these just because it takes a long time to come up with a 50 list, especially trying to come up with the topic for that. But with that said, this is going to be a list of my personal top 50 favorite TV shows of all time. This time will be part 50 to part 26. First, a couple honorable mentions that didn't quite make the list. VR Troopers, Xena Warrior Princess, Grimm, Arrow, Crusade, Star Trek Next Generation, Tales from the Crypt. And the last two honorable mentions are, I'm pretty sure you know of these shows. Under the Dome, done by Stephen King, of course. And by the way, it's a really good show. I highly recommend you check it out. The last honorable mention is a classic series, Cheers. So with that said, first coming in at number 50, with 11 seasons, Frasier. Coming in at number 50. Coming in at number 49. Keep in mind, and it was really hard to put this list together. Coming at number 49, Gilligan's Island, another classic comedy or sitcom. Coming in at number 48, a really good sci-fi series, but unfortunately only makes it to 48 on my top 50 of all time. Babylon 5. Coming in at number 47 is a classic kids show, but it has a nostalgia factor for me. At number 47 is Beetleborgs from Saban. Coming in at number 46 is a good HBO series I really liked, unfortunately only 2 seasons, Rome. Coming in at number 45 is a classic sitcom starring Tony Danza and of course Alyssa Milano, Who's the Boss? Coming in at number 44 is a classic sci-fi series where basically this individual would different times travel and end up in a different person's body. Coming in at 44, Quantum Leap. Coming in at number 43 is, of course, more of a reality slash type show. I'm not sure what you consider. At 43 is Ghost Adventures, which is definitely a show I really enjoy. Coming in at number 42 is another really good show from HBO. A really good drama show I feel doesn't get enough attention. Coming at number 42, 6 Feet Under, which is a criminally underrated show in my opinion. Coming in at number 41 is another sitcom from the 90s that I enjoyed growing up with, Step by Step, which was like a 90s version, I guess you could say, of Brady Bunch. Coming in at number 40, the first comic book show on the list. Number 40 is a show that's been on so far 4 seasons. It's unfortunately now a Netflix exclusive series. Coming in number 40 is Lucifer. Coming in at number 38, or 39, my bad, is another sitcom I really love. I've always got a kick out of, with starring Tim Allen and occasionally Bob Vila. Coming in at 39, Home Improvement, with of course also Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Coming in at number 38 is a classic sitcom from like the 60s and 70s. It's definitely a guilty pleasure, and I still occasionally watch off and on to this day, and I really like to get a good laugh occasionally. This is a show I watch. The Beverly Hillbillies, coming in at 38. Coming in at 37 is the second comic book show on the actual top 50 list. Unfortunately, it's over now. I think it only had like 3 seasons. Coming at 37, Marvel's Daredevil. Coming in at number 36 is one of 3 wrestling shows actually on my top 50 favorite shows list of all time, and this does qualify, just so you know. Coming at number 35, or number 36, WWE SmackDown. Next, coming in at number 35, a lot of people probably have this in their top 10, I'm not sure. It's up there of sci-fi shows, but overall shows of all time list makes it to 35, and that is Stargate SG-1, the original Stargate series, which is easily the best in my opinion. Coming in at number 34 is a great series. I still enjoy those specific seasons. I like more so of this show than others. At number 34 is American Horror Story. Coming in at number 33 has nostalgia factor for it, which is why it's so high. A kid show that is responsible for getting me into horror in the first place. Coming at 33 is Goosebumps. Coming in at number 32 is actually a soap opera, or soap opera slash supernatural show, if you will. Whatever you want to call it. It wasn't your traditional type of soap. Coming at number 32 is a unique show of its own kind called Passions, which had, of course, an evil witch with a living dummy, Timmy and Tabitha Lennox, of course, and many other characters, interesting characters like Julian and Alistair Crane. Guilty pleasure show, I will admit. Coming in at number 31 is another sitcom, easily one of my favorite sitcoms out of the 90s, top 5 favorite in fact, but number 31 overall. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Coming in at number 30. Some people may be surprised I have this show this high up on my list at number 30, but whatever. To each their own. Coming at number 30 is Star Trek Enterprise, or just Enterprise if you will. Comes in at number 30. Coming in at number 29 is a really good supernatural show if you like creepy stuff. For me personally though, number 29 favorite show of all time, Salem, which unfortunately only had 3 seasons. Coming in at number 28, another really good sitcom from the late 80s into the 90s, and I was obsessed over this show when it was on TV when I was a kid. Coming in at number 28, Family Matters. Specifically remembered for, of course, the character Steve Urkel. Coming in at number 27, sitcom, second to last for this list, is a great show and will always have a special place in my heart. I've always been a fan of the show, always will be, and always liked the theme of the show. Coming at number 27, Full House. I'm sure it's on a lot of people's favorites list, but with that said, coming in at number 26, the top of part 1 is a newer show that I only got introduced to a little over a year ago, about a year and a half or so ago. Loved all 3 seasons, and I've become obsessed. I binge watched every season. And season 4 should be coming out later this year. It's an exclusive to Amazon Prime streaming service. Based on a novel with the same name, incredible series. It's based on a what-if future like after World War II, it's a different alternate reality. Like basically in this alternate dimension, basically the Allies lost World War II, and like the West Coast and stuff of America is ruled by the Japanese Empire, and the eastern part, the central part of the United States, is of course ruled by Nazi Germany. But it's an interesting, really, what if scenario. I've always been fascinated by what if type things and alternate timelines. Coming in number 26 is the series Man in the High Castle, which is a very well, superb written show. I think script-wise, this is great. And you can tell they're really starting to bring in the whole idea of parallel dimensions and everything into the show now. So I'm curious to see how things go. And one of the good guys on the Japanese side, by the way, in the show is the actor who, of course, played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, the movie, as well as Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11 game. So, with that said, that is part one of my two-part top 50 shows of all time. And if you see this shirt, I will be wearing it next time as well. This is a special limited edition shirt in honor of the upcoming final season of Supernatural. And yes, you can expect this show on part 2 to be somewhere on the list. Where? We'll see. But with that said, this is Goku-san DBZ, and I'll see you all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. You can expect comic book pickups tomorrow. And with that said, I hope you enjoy, of course, more future gameplays from Fable Anniversary, aka Fable, The Lost Chapters. And I hope you enjoyed the music in the background I decided and chose from Killer Instinct. Anyway, see you next time.